navigating the road to licensing across state lines. The journey from pressing the clutch for the first time to confidently merging onto the freeway is filled with both exhilaration and trepidation, especially for those of us who've embarked on this voyage during our formative years. Now, should this expedition begin in one state and you find yourself packing boxes to another, you're met with more than just the challenge of acclimating to your new surroundings. You're faced with the question, if I got my learner's permit in one state, can I get my license in another? The short answer, it's complicated, but generally yes, with some caveats. When I moved from where I grew up to Portland, Oregon, I was already navigating the roads confidently with my full license. However, if I had been at the learning stage, the transition wouldn't have been as straightforward. Every state in the U.S. runs on its own set of rules governed by its own Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV, or equivalent. This autonomy means the process to transfer a learner's permit from one state to another can vary significantly. First things first, most states require you to become a resident before you apply for a new driver's license. Becoming a resident can mean anything from enrolling in a state school, paying state taxes, to simply declaring a domicile. Upon establishing residency, the clock starts ticking, with most states allowing you a grace period to switch your permit over, typically around 30 to 90 days. Don't dawdle. The DMV isn't known for leniency. Upon surrendering your out-of-state learner's permit, you may face a cocktail of paperwork, potentially including a knowledge test, vision exam, and even a driving test, regardless of your previous experience. It's also worth noting that the age requirements and restrictions can differ from state to state. For instance, you could have been eligible for a permit at 15 in one state, but in another, the minimum age might be 16. In Portland, like in many places, there's also the aspect of completing a certain number of driving hours, often with a certified instructor. If you've already logged hours in your previous state, bring documented proof. While not all states will accept these, some will, easing your transition. Additionally, the type of permit you hold can influence the process. A provisional or junior permit might have different reciprocity rules compared to a standard learner's permit. Research is your best friend in this scenario. The encapsulated wisdom here is to engage with the local DMV as soon as possible. Their websites are treasure troves of information and can offer detailed guidance tailored to your situation. Moreover, dropping by in person or getting on the phone can demystify the process further. Remember, transitioning between states with a learner's permit is akin to transferring schools. While much of your progress is recognized, there are local nuances and requirements to fulfill. Approach the task with patience and thoroughness, and soon you'll be exploring the scenic routes of your new home, license in hand. And if you ever find yourself driving through Portland, the lush landscapes are sure to impress. The journey from learner to licensed driver is as much about the miles covered as it is about the milestones achieved. Drive safe.